Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tina. Did you get your packages? So what I have is I have this book. Actually, it's a journal. It's already pre-made, and it's got these pages in that look like this. And I'm going to make it into awesome a junk journal. And I did 2 little pages or 3 little pages already. And now I'm working on a next one. Thank you. And this piece of paper is one I had underneath when I was just doing this page, and I thought, I'm going to use it. And I'm not too worried about perfection, you know. Hi, Therese. Hi, Rinda. Hello, lady. Hello, hello. How are you? As you can see, I'm also using sprays. Hi, Andrea. I'll show you what I'm working on, so y'all kind of get wondering what I'm doing. So I have this journal. This is the cover, which I'm going to kind of add mixed media around this image. I tried with the sprays, but it wiped right off, so I'm going to have to use paint. And it's got the cover that's brown. The pages look like this. So what I'm doing is I'm building on the existing pages. This is what the pages I got done so far. Hi, Cheryl. And I'm using some white paper. This is just a pickup, but I'm actually eventually be using it in my book as well. There we go. Turn that little thread. So what are you ladies working on? As you can see, I'm just creating a page. Nothing but relaxing. How you feeling, Andrea? I'll be right back. I am sewing these pages as well. It adds to it. Oh, come on. Why is it doing that? The sewing machine hates me today. Hates me. It'll be a few minutes, ladies. I'm still here. I'm just sewing. Come on. Hates sewing machines. I can't sweat. I never had that problem with any other sewing machine. Well, I'll finish this later. I can't get it threaded. So I don't want to sit here while you guys are staring at nothing. So eventually I will go all the way around and across, just here across to there across. But it will, and then I'll add it in the book. And got that one. And I think I'll add, actually, I really need to finish this before I can move on. So I'm going to real quick finish this. It's going to drive me crazy. And then I'll start another page. If you guys don't mind waiting a few seconds, it'll take me long after I get this threaded. Ah, oh, hey, hurry. Okay, something's up in my machine. It keeps breaking the thread badly. It's driving me crazy. So, guys, I will wait. But just imagine that in there. I'm going to stamp an image eventually, and that'll be right there. And it looks, okay? So, I'll fix that later. So now let's do another page layout. Let's go slip that right there. So, I'm going to dig, okay, book in my bag of what peanuts. Let's see what's all in here. Well, that's Christmas. I don't want that. Ooh, I got some comics. So, got my little layout. I want Garfield in there. So I'm just going to well, either way, it'll work. So I'm just going to cut out a rough cut because I'm not too concerned. Oops, I'm sorry I hit the camera. So I got Snoopy and Garfield. And I can always trim if need be. So, what do I want to do on this one? Do I want to do paint, ink, or oxides? Actually, let's build a little bit here. I'm going to put this one to the side. I necessarily do not have to use the same on each side. That there. I do want to have color to it. So the color kind of matters to me, you know. So Garfield, I want Garfield to come through though. So I'm going to probably go get my Distress Oxides and add color to it. What I'm doing is I have this journal. It's got pages that look like this, and I am building mixed media onto the pages. So this is the first one I did. Got a little pocket here. I distressed, or I should say I just sprayed. Added some images of butterfly. Added some material going down the side. And this is the second. I have to finish this one, but my thread keeps breaking. I might have to redo this because this is. I need to tape that. Have a little piece of washi right there. Nobody will know that's on the back of there. Eventually, I want to figure out what's going on with my sewing machine. Riley played with the knobs, and I think my tension's all screwed up because it keeps breaking the thread. Eventually, after I get my sewing machine figured out, I'll finish sewing around it. Little edge here with black, and then I'll put that here. So now I'm working on the next page, which is this one. And it's all going to be mixed media. Everyone in here. There's a lot of pages in here. Each one's going to be mixed media. So I'm in a like this spot, I may just journal on it. I may put a journaling spot. Not everyone has to have a journaling spot. I put this here. I could journal there, but I'm going to put eventually an image here, maybe an image there. See how I went with the white gel pen? May do that. Lift this up. I got a little, And then when I get out my Delusions, I'm going to put a little pink on here. I tried the ink, but it won't stay. I got a little pink here. Just to make the cover look mixed media. Hi, Cracky Lady Lisa. So that's what I'm doing. Nothing too spectacular. Making a mess is what I'm doing. Because I did have this craft room nice and tidy. It was nice and tidy. So let's take some pink and some blue. It was nice and tidy. And I'm using, if you can see, this paper will eventually be in my book too, because that's what this piece of paper was right here. This was me using it as a background, to catch the ink and stuff. So I'm going to be using them in there. And hopefully the newspaper doesn't rip on me. That's my biggest concern, is within the newspaper. And just add a little pink color here and there. Oh boy, that would have sucked. I've done many garbage picking because I've accidentally threw dyes, my pointer tool, my scissors. I put a Coda in a recycling bin one day. He was here. I'm like, Coda, I need you to do me a favor. So we went in a recycling bin outside, and he handed me everything, and I put it on a tarp in the driveway because I was not living without my scissors. And guess what? No, it wasn't a scissors. It was a die. We found the die. He found it before I even had to finish him emptying it. So I want Garfield to come through, and the comic to come through on this. So that's why I decided to go with the Distressed Inks. Good. So now I'm gonna build actually going to add some Delusion color on top a little bit. Oh, just a little bit, not too much. This is what I'm talking about when I'm using. Matter of fact, I'm going to start a new piece. These will turn into backgrounds in my book. And all they are is this extra large printer paper that Scott's Company was throwing out a while ago. And I usually let the kids write on them, but today I'm using them. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of some Delusion paint here and there. Some little bit of, and this one is, I'm using what I have. I want to get more of these paints so bad. This one is Vibrant Turquoise. Let's go right here. Put a little bit more paint. Oh, I didn't realize that was supposed to come off. And due to the fact I got this paint out, I'm going to come in on the cover a little bit too. Here and there. Down the edge. I don't want to take away this pretty image though, but I want to make the cover look more mixed media with the image. I might add a little round image. There we go. Let's look here. On the edge. Maybe on the back. Ooh, got a little too carried away there. Some of that on the paper here. Thin that out some. There we go. Thin that out. All right. Over there. And you see, I always get what's off the sponge before it dries. I got this in a D-stash. I don't know where the book came from, except I bought it in a D-stash. And I forgot I had it until last week when I had to pick up all my marker mess. Remember I told you I dropped all the markers? As you can see, I'm just sponging out pretty much the paint, what's left in the sponge. A lot in there. I don't waste it. I mean, I get cool backgrounds that way. Yeah. Alright. So what color do you think we should go next? I have, well, we did the turquoise. I have purple, yellow. This is bubblegum pink, cherry pie, squeezed orange, and dirty martini. I thought I read that. You guys pick and I'll add it to this page. It's going to be still dots. This, I thought it was like, this would make a cool junk journal, you know? So I decided I wanted to do a mixed media one. Pink? Okay. Sandra wins with pink. Ugh. Pink it is. Ooh. A little bit on the sponge. Like a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to go right here just a little bit. Oh, gotta see how I went over a little bit with the over the stencil with that line? I don't care. I'm okay with it. Let's go up here. I'm okay with those little mistakes. This adds to it. What's there? I'll go here. No, I've had these a while. I mean, look at how much I've used. Yeah. I want to get all the colors of hers. I just love the Delusion paints because they're so bold and they pop. I'm hoping this paint stays on here. I might have to take like a spray afterwards. Well, it's staying. Oop. Well, that's kind of cool how that did that. Oh well. See, I don't got much pink on this, so. The stencil design, this, it's just a stencil I have. I don't know where. I bought a lot of these stash stencils, so it's hard to say, Lady Lisa. Yeah, not sure. I don't even know who made it. All right, now we need some black minutes. Then let's see. Let's go with flower. I always go back and clean my stamps at the end of the night. Sometimes I forget. Don't bother me. So now, what I want to do on this one, so I'm going to add just a little bit of hint of color. Let's go right here. Just going to add a little hint of color, not a very much. You don't want to lose it. Right. I'm just going to stick with the same color blue. I'm not going to add any other color. It'll be the blue. You can still see Garfield. What do you think so far, ladies? Looks cool? Cool, thanks, Andrea. As you can see, I'm not being very, pristine or precise. I am in the spot, but coloring wise, if I went out of the lines, I'm not worried about it. Does that make sense? Yes, what I meant. And I have a thing. I don't. Oh, whoops! Drop stuff. I have a thing with putting a border, a black. So I don't know if that's just me that likes that border black edging. I just think it adds to it. And I use paint because I need to get thank you. I need to get one of those spatellos or whatever. I have chalk, but I don't like using it because it makes my hands really black because it's not in a pencil form. It's in a stick that like, and all I am is lightly going over the edge, just a hair, not much. Stabilo, that's it. Stabilo. Yeah, I want to get one of them because then I could do it's a rubbing pencil, but it's black. So then I can go around the edge. I can smear a little bit, and a hint of black going on the edge. Just a hint. Not very much paint. Just on the edge. To me, it gives a finished look. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Erica. Hi, everybody that I may have missed that came in and I didn't notice because I was busy. See, doesn't it look better? That black going around the edge. I just think. Hey, Mr. P. How are you? You come to see me create or make a mess, basically. I think that's why I like mixed media. Because I'm not a sloppy person, but I'm a messy person, okay? Does that make sense to anybody? So when I'm doing mixed media, I can just like, okay, we're good, you know? Mm. I don't have to worry about, being precise, I should say. So, watching this relaxing. Oh, that's cool. I was on Hangouts with Kathy like 3 times in 1 week. And I said, I made a comment to her. I said, I bet you wonder if I ever change. Because I have 3 T-shirts. I ruined so many clothes painting. So I designated 3 T-shirts. And I do wash them. But I'll put them over, or I'll just take the shirt I have on at that particular time and put my paint slop shirt on. Because I have a tendency to wipe my hands on myself, which is a bad habit since I was a kid. I said, I bet you think I never change. And what's really weird, not weird, is that 3 of the shirts that I have the same print on them because I got them from a buddy of mine. They were from the March of Dimes run, and they had that particular run, and he owns a mechanic shop, so he bought the case for rags. Well, I took like 15 of those shirts home with me. I was like, I can wear them. I don't care if they say March of Dimes, and they're from 2000 something, I'm just gonna ruin them. And guess what? They're ruined. Kathy laughs. She goes, I never pay it. She says to me, I didn't pay any attention. I'm like, yep. I don't. I said, I should have an apron on, but it wouldn't be, the apron would look the same as my t-shirt. So, but now I got smart. Again, I changed my t-shirt. Scott will be looking at me. He'll be like, what are you doing? I said, I'm gonna go make paint. He knows when I do mixed media, my paints come on. He's like, change your shirt. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, honey. So I got these. Andrea turned me on to these wonderful gel pens. The white one's here somewhere. But I bought the black too. It's Jelly Roll because every gel pen I had was not going over paint, and it was irritating me. So she's like, you should try Jelly Roll. Well, so I bought the white, and look at wicked awesomeness. The white goes over the paint, awesome, as well as gesso. So I got the black, and I got 3 of them for $6.49. I didn't think that was bad. Free shipping. Can't complain about that. Now I have the black. as well as the white, and I'm loving them, loving them. Now I'm just kind of going over the stencil and the circles. And I refuse to haul out more than, I refuse to haul out more than one of these pens at a time. So I have a white out here somewhere, which is, I mean, if you guys could only see my desk at the moment, I can check the floor before I grab another one out of the package, or I'll have all of them out at once. I'm so stoked about that. And then I was like, oh my God, they got colors too. I felt like a rainbow, and I'm like, I might have to invest in them as well down the road. But I like the black and the white so far. Work awesome. Well, I think I got them all. Well, it's good. So there we go. It's one little page layout. And if I wanted to, I could just journal and note spots in it. So now, let's put it in the book. Oh, I wish I could get this finished. So I'm going to put it in the book. Oh, that's some wet black paint, guys. On me finger. As you see. That's why I said I'm sloppy. Picked it off the side. Oh, I even got it on my gel pen. There we go. Oop. And got in the book. I'll manage that. Nobody knows. Oh, it's on the back of the paper. See what I mean? I'm not the very tidiest. When it comes to mixed media, I'll get really sloppy. Sorry about that. Oh, I wasn't done with this one. My bad. I wasn't done. That's right. I wanted to do something. Oh, and I want to lose that because I'm going to incorporate that into my piece. I wasn't done. Oh, yeah, move that to the side. We're gonna see how this turns out, guys. Okay. So that is pink as I thought it was going to be. It'll look good on the background, but it ain't gonna look good on the legs. Add a little bit of blue on this. Okay. A little bit more blue. A little bit more blue. Soak that blue up, baby. Soak it, soak it, soak it, soak it. It's actually turquoise. You can kind of see it. All right. See what I mean? This will eventually turn into a background in my book. It'll pop after I dry it. I'll mute you guys for a minute. Mute. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue. Put this down. There. We'll take a grip, which sometimes takes longer than what expected. There. I'm going to trim just a hair off. I'm going to come over here. Same thing. Trim just a little bit. Over here. Oop. It moved. It moved. And let's go this direction. Nope. Oh, come on. I keep picking it up with my finger. I'm going to have to go wash my hands here in a second while this dries. There we go. One more little piece. Oh, let's make this two. we're going to add, I want to cover that spider up. So let's go right here. And I'm just going to put that piece up right there. And we'll put this one right here. I'm just going to stick this last little piece right there. Let them dry. Thank you. I'm going to go wash my hands real quick because I got so much on them. They're pretty much basically picking up everything I touch. Look at the cover's looking pretty cool. And I'm going to stamp on there if I can too. Alright. Now I'm curious where my white pen is. Oh, there's my white pen. Right there. Okay. I'm going to let them dry. I'm going to wash my hands real quick and then I'll come and put that in the book. Alright. That's a sticky residue that was still on my finger. But I will have stamped fingers or inked up tips for a while. I'm going to run it over a heat gun real quick. Good. And off anytime soon. Put it in a book. Oh, tips keep getting clogged up, and I don't know why. There we go. Alright. And all I am doing is lining her up to the best of my ability. Trying to keep it as flat as possible. Sometimes I even do this. I'll lay it down and I'll just close the page on it. Sometimes this works better. Point. There we go. And I'm okay with the brown showing through, because if I really want to, I could come in with the black and just go on the edge and blend it. Like here's a good point. See how it's brown there? One more. A little black brown there. Add to it. Hangs over a little bit right there. So what I'll do is I'm just going to fold it over. And I'm just going to come back and glue it. I'm just going to fold and glue. Because this page, I'll have that little bit hanging over. No big deal. Come on this side where it hangs over a little bit. Just fold it over. Alrighty, thanks Andrea. I'm almost done. I totally plan on staying on an hour anyway. And I'm almost there. So that's what that looks like. Then what I'll do on this side, because I lost the black when I folded it, is I'll take my scrap piece of paper and I'll just go on the edge, even if I'm over a little bit. No matter to me. I want the outline. Trying to get the black up. And some more black down. And we'll tap along the edge. Woo! There we go. There we go. So there's that. So that's so far. Like I said, I'm going to fix my sewing machine. I'll be adding that there. So there's those pages. Oh, I got this book upside down. Whoops. Are you? No, I didn't. No, I got it right. Whew, I was like, what? There we go. There. So these are the first two pages. Next page. Imagine is finished. There will be some stamp or maybe some stenciling. I haven't decided yet. And then this one. And then this one. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. Been on here an hour. Showing you what I was working on tonight. Gonna go fix my sewing machine so I can finish this page. And if I wanted to add more sewing throughout the book, not everyone has to have sewing. Like this one, I don't have sewing on. But I wanted to go through the book. Eventually, the whole thing will be full. I might glue some pages together. I may like make a pocket you know, decorate just the page itself. We'll see. I will share, or I may come on live late again, some other time and work on it as well. A page. So I will talk to y'all later. Be happy. Be kind. Be safe. Be crafty. Don't forget about my birthday challenge, by the way. And bye for now. And thanks for spending time with me. All right, Andrea, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Good night.